Welcome back. Well, from 8, we're down to 4 in the Singapore Cricket Club PayPal T20. A team each from Australia, India, Sri Lanka and our very own Singapore battling out for a place in the grand finale.
Both semi-finals were played at the Padang. In the first tie, runners-up in Group B, that's Melbourne Cricket Club, took on winners of Group A and defending champs Sinhalese Sports Club. Melbourne won the toss and elected to field. Unfortunately, the decision didn't go their way. Nuwan Soysa and Dimut Karunaratne got SSC off to a good start, reaching 42 runs in 6 overs before Karunaratne fell to Sean Sturrock. Sturrock really pulled things back when he got the hard-hitting Soysa 2 balls later. SSC captain Tilan Kandambi took charge, leading by example with his quick-fire 44 of 22 deliveries. He also shared 2 vital partnerships with Lasse Fernando and Korsho Lokwarachi to take SCC past the 100-run mark, before Aaron Boyle claimed Kandambi's prized wicket. But Lokwarachi went on to top score with 45, and SSC finished on a defendable 167 for 9 in their 20 overs. Melbourne's innings started off poorly, Chaminda Baldara and Nuwan Soysa doing the early damage, taking out the openers in the 2nd and 3rd overs respectively. But a resilient 3rd wicket 43-run stand between Matthew Brown and Simon Dart gave Melbourne hope, before Brown fell victim to Korsho Lokwarachi. Dart fell 2 overs later to Senanayake, and things were dangerously poised for Melbourne at the halfway mark at 66 for 4. A collapse of mammoth proportions ensued. Melbourne lost their remaining 6 wickets for just 39 runs more, Lokwarachi and Senanayake taking 3 wickets apiece to bring about Melbourne's downfall. All out for 105, SSC winning by 62 runs and booking a place in the final. The second semi-final was played between Group B winners Singapore Cricket Association and Group A runners-up Madras Cricket Club. Madras won the toss and put SCA to bat. The decision looked to have paid off when Gary Duminil got Dangerman Chaminda Ruwan out for a duck on the very first ball. Chetan Suryavanshi and Anish Param went about rebuilding the innings with a 39-run 2nd wicket stand. Param fell for 7. It was the partnership between Boudica Mendes and Shitin Shinde that really pulled the match back in SCA's favour. The duo shared a 67-run stand to make a total past the 100-run mark. SCA restricted to 135 for 9 in their 20 overs. Madras got off to a good start, with the openers sharing a 27-run stand before Sivaramakrishnan was bowled by Bulewa. Former Indian international Sridharan Sriram tried to keep the scoreboard ticking with a hard-fought 46. The wickets around Sriram fell quickly. Suhail Chandok did steady the innings with Sriram with a 41-run stand. SCA skipper Saad Khan was brought in towards the end and proved effective immediately, taking 4 wickets in 3.5 overs. Madras bowled out for 122 as SCA secured a 13-run victory and a place in the finals.
On the last day of action at the Padang, there were 3 finals played. The bowl final consisted of the 2 teams that finished 3rd in their respective groups. The plate final consisted of the 2 semi-final losers and would determine 3rd and 4th placing. And finally, the cup final would determine the champion of the tournament. Let's start with the bowl final.
The match was played between hosts SCC and Royal Selangor Club. RSC won the toss and opted to field. It was the 5th wicket 29-run partnership between Pramod Raja and Robinson that saved the innings from an embarrassing collapse. In a shortened 15-over match, SCC's innings ended at 87 for 6. Muhammadullah Khan once again came to RSC's rescue, his knock of 27 of 21 balls, the highest for RSC. Wickets around him continued to fall regularly, but Muhammad stood his ground, building mini partnerships with the middle order to take RSC past the set target. RSC winning by 6 wickets. The plate final was fought between losing semi-finalists Melbourne Cricket Club and Madras Cricket Club. Melbourne won the toss and opted to bat. Simon Dart took it upon himself to rebuild the innings as the wickets around him continued to fall. His knock of 64 of 45 balls took Melbourne to 98 for 7 in a shortened 15-over game. But the Aussie bowlers turned the game on its head. Dan Worrell, Aaron Boyle and Sean Sturrock getting the wickets very early. The 4th wicket 41-run partnership between Vaidyanathan and Chandok provided some resistance, taking Madras past 50 runs. Will Ryan then struck with the ball to take both batsmen out and break the partnership. Madras ran out of overs to finish on 75 for 8, losing by 23 runs. Melbourne finishing third in the tournament.
Well, to be honest, when I came in with the mindset that Singapore, not predominantly a cricket-oriented nation, so I came into the mindset that cricket may be a bit easy. It could be just about a tournament where we're going to have a few games, easy evenings and stuff like that. But when I came in here and I saw what's happening here, what has happened here, people are very competitive. The cricket standards in Singapore are far more than I expected. So, in a way, I'm very surprised and happy that Singapore is looking good and is probably in some time could be a nation that could be a regular part of the cricketing fraternity. Well, I think it's not just about the talent. It also has to be with the coaching. It also has to be with the guys behind the show. Everything matters. And it also is important that the cricket is widespread in the sense I say that because I feel that it's mainly played by just a few nations. Even though Singapore is the country here, I'm referring to a lot of Indians playing, a lot of Pakistanis playing, or a lot of Britishers playing. So I guess it's not many Singaporeans that have taken up the sport. It would help the country if the Singaporeans also took up the sport and tried playing it. And because the reason I say that is because predominantly there are most people who live in Singapore are Singaporeans. So that's the population here. If they can start taking it and they can play the game and do it on a regular basis, I think it will be good for the nation and good for the cricket in Singapore.
Coming up on the SCA Cricket Show, it's the battle for the title. Will SSE successfully defend their crown, or will SCA win their first ever Singapore Cricket Club PayPal T20 title?